There are a lot of reasons why the Alien films in general and the first film in particular were able to create such a feeling of dread. I think, you know, one of the things that I haven't heard a lot of people talk about is very simply the design of the alien. It's all mouth. There are no eyes. There's no sense of any kind of consciousness there that you could deal with. It is so different from us. You know, even when you look at the face of a crocodile or a shark, you see eyes. You see a sentience there that you think is in some way a little bit like me. At least it's from this planet. When you look at the alien, it is completely another thing. It is the unknown, but it has teeth, and it has even more teeth behind those teeth. So there's something so primevally terrifying about it that it's really a predator rendered down to its simplest. It's the last glimpse that you have in life if you get eaten by a predator is the teeth. So you see what I mean? So it works at such a primal level that we probably don't even understand it. I think there are basic phobias that are played upon, but all horror movies all work to the degree that they are successful on playing on basic, direct human phobias. I think one of the brilliance of Alien, of the first film, and therefore of its successors because they carry on the design motifs, is that the design was intended not just to play upon the obvious primal fears, fear of little scuttling things, fear of insects, fear of suffocation, but there's also a whole other layer to it, which is a kind of psychosexual fear. There's a kind of a Freudian fear underneath the whole thing. You know, the fear of something growing inside you, which is the fear of pregnancy, and therefore the fear of sex. There's a whole thing that it taps into that no science fiction film, I think, ever tapped into previously, and it's inherent in the design. It was a contribution made, I think, in conjunction between Ridley Scott and Hans Ruedi Giger, the designer of the Alien and the Facehugger, and all of his imagery has this kind of primal sexual component to it. You know, which I think is what made it all very fascinating to people, whether they sort of acknowledged it on the surface or not. It was always there. It's always been there.